Okay, my screen is visible.
Yeah.
Okay, as we discussed yesterday, Selenium is available with different flavors or different versions of Seleniums are available. That means we can say as Selenium suit is there. Inside the Selenium suit, we are having four different flavors. One is your Selenium IDE. One is Selenium RC. Selenium WebDriver. The last one is Selenium. Okay. These are things which yesterday also I told you, correct? Now, coming to this, say what is the Selenium ID, Selenium RC, Selenium WebDriver, Selenium Grid? What are all those things? We'll get to know that. Okay. Now, Selenium ID is the first version we can say, or it is previously present with. Um, it was the first version which is released with respect to Java, but it is a application or it is an automation tool we can say. Using this, we can record and automate only. I'll show you how it is working. I'll show you. Okay. It is available as a plugin. It is only used for recording and we'll record it. Then we'll just export. We cannot add anything to it. Just a minute. Okay. Right. What is the official website of Selenium? Official website of Selenium. Dot slash downloads. This is our official website of Selenium. You can find here. Selenium grid is there. And this is your Selenium WebDrivers. These are the versions of Selenium WebDriver. That means can note down all those things. Now we'll see what is this IDE, how this IDE works. Okay, first we'll get to know what is this IDE. Point number one, this IDE is nothing. It is and plugin automation it is available in Chrome, Firefox, and Edge. Available in Chrome, Firefox, and Edge. And anything more? Yeah. Third is not programming. No, program C driver. This is all about your ID. That means this is like a drawback or not? Because only we will record in IDE, we will only record and just see the script, but we cannot use any looping and conditional statement. We cannot use anything of our own. For example, I'll show you here. It is Chrome which is available. Just a minute. We'll go here. Extensions, manage extensions, Chrome web stores. We'll search for you can see it is available like a plugin. We'll just click here and just add to Chrome. It is also like we can also use this with Firefox and Edge. Done. Now, record a new test. For example, is the project name. Okay. Base year. Before you start the recording, you must specify the base year. Okay. Can you say which is the base URL here? Anyone?
The path where your script is going to be in your local
Hmm.
system or something?
Like the application actually, as of yesterday, I said it is
Mm-hmm.
only used to store your to automate any of the web applications.
Okay.
Okay, that means
Mm-hmm.
the application which we will be running here, that one.
Okay. So the application which we will be testing,
Yeah.
its web address, right? Its URL.
uh,
Mm.
will be space start recording. See, automatically it came.
Mm-hmm.
That means here in down you can see it is showing as Selenium is recording. For example, I'll be writing here as clear. Then these are things which I have done. What again
Mm-hmm.
I'll do is once it is done, I'll close it, and you can see here it is getting recorded. You have to stop. Okay, what is the test case name? C underscore Facebook. Done. It is came here.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to run, you click here, it will automatically show. That means this is getting recorded. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then these are the things which it has faced automatically, and as it is showing that it is working properly. And also we can export it. It is somewhere, it is here. Just a minute. Somewhere it is there. I'm not getting. Actually, this is the thing. See, you can see here. These are the commands we have opened the browser. We have it has fetched everything. We have entered URL. Here it is written. What is the value we have entered? What is the password we have given? That means these are the things which is present. That means as
Mm-hmm.
per our customized thing, it is not going to work. Okay, that's why it is outdated. We are not using with Selenium IDE. To overcome this, we got another is that is our Selenium RC. What is this Selenium RC is all about? I'll show you. Selenium RC is nothing but it's a Selenium remote control. We are saying it as Selenium remote control. That means how this RC is working, we'll see here. Okay, I'll delete all those things.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is it like Selenium IDs, nobody uses it?
No, no, no. As of I showed you this one. This
Uh-huh.
Selenium ID is absolute. It is no one is using this. RC
Okay.
is also absolute. No one is using this. We'll be working with Selenium WebDriver, and I'll tell you what is the concept of Selenium Grid. These two are being work. We are working with. But before,
Okay.
why we are using WebDriver? Why we are not using with ID and RC? Just you have to get a knowledge of that.
Okay, got it.
Okay. As of I said, like that's a like that's I told like IDs no one is using. It is absolute from a long back.
Mm-hmm.
But just to show you how it works, it is just available like a plugin. We don't have to like download anything extra for it. Just it is available like a plugin. You have to install and use it.
Okay.
It is somewhere also it is there like if you'll export it will automatically show the program. I am not getting that. I'll try to get it and I'll show you also.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll show you also, but because I am not using that, I also have forgot how to use that.
Okay, no worries.
Okay, now we'll see with Selenium RC. What is the Selenium RC? For the Selenium RC means Selenium Web Control, Remote
Okay.
Control. Hmm, okay, first, uh, first automation tool. That's a program language. This is the first automation tool that supports programming language and statement execution. We say it a RC server. in- in- That means previously, as we know, in ID only we are recording. If we are recording, each and every steps was getting downloaded or not. As of we have seen here,
Mm-hmm.
One thing I'll show you here, which you need to know. See here, everything is getting downloaded or not? Open
Yes.
with a slash, set window size. This is the size of the window. We have clicked somewhere in the element, like, see, here is the target ID is equal to email ID is equal to email. That means we have clicked in the that checkbox. It is also highlighting. That means it is unjustified. Like everything is getting downloaded with this. Clear? That
Right.
means as per our usability, we cannot do. That means the code is going to be very lengthy here in IDE.
Mm-hmm.
Once if we'll get, and we cannot customize our own logics here. That's why we have absolute, and it is bit slower than your RC and WebDriver. Done.
Yep.
Now here what happens? RC is available. It's a fast automation tool, and the version starts here is version 1. It is available for version 1, but we are not using this. Why we are not using this? I'll show you. For example, this is the environment we are using. Okay. In this environment, what happened? There are two things. One will be the client and one will be our browser. As we are testing with browser or not. For example, this is your client, or we can say as user. We are using it. That means what user used to do here? User is going to write code. As we know, it is in Selenium RC, we can use looping and conditional statements. We can write our own codes here. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
this user is going to write code here, and why he's going to write code? He wants to hit to this browser. Inside this browser, we will get, as of I showed you this, I'll open with Facebook. That means what I'm going to do, I have to enter the URL of the Facebook or not. I
Yeah.
want to use any of the applications. I'll just open the browser. I'll hit URL here. That means you have to open the browser and hit URL here. But what happens in RC is, in the mid, we have to keep a server. We have to keep a server. That is your RC server. What this RC server is going to do? The job of this RC server is, it will take the input from the user. It will keep here, and this RC server will send the request to this browser. We cannot send directly anything to this browser. Then, if any response is coming from this browser, again, this browser is going to respond back to this RC server, and from this RC server, you will get in your console. Clear? Got
Yeah.
my point?
Yeah.
That means what happens? That means what happens here is, a mediator is working or not here.
Yes.
That means what I'll do, I'll teach to someone. I'll tell, okay, this is the thing what you need to explain in the class today. I'll tell to
Right.
someone, he will go and he will explain you all. And what are the input, our input he will give, I don't know. because this RC server is working as a mediator or not. That means there will be some loss of the data flow will be there. Okay, for which we have to, and another thing is that for this we need a entire setup to maintain. We have to maintain a server, we have to do the networking, we have to do interconnected, everything has to be done. Then only we can use this. That's why we are not using this RC server. Clear?
Yeah. So this Selenium RC, is it also available as a plugin
No, no, no,
or
no, no.
the
We
complete
have to
different
set a
application?
it's a complete application. It is just like WebDriver, but we
Mm-hmm.
have to set a server for this. No one is using this for that reason only.
Okay.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
clear?
Yeah.
If you want to take down, you can take down this. Got clear?
Yeah.
Fine. Now we'll see with this Selenium WebDriver. What is this Selenium WebDriver? You can talk with Gopal once. Okay, Niharika, you can talk with Gopal once. He'll guide you with that. Okay, what is the Selenium WebDriver is we'll get to know. It's a like it helps to communicate. Faster than Third is versions of browser. Okay, that means what are the versions of a browser it is going to support? One is your next is Edge, Ox, Explorer, Safari, Opera. Only these are the browsers which it is going to support. Next, it is available with different versions. This one is 2, 3, and the latest version is 4, which will be using. Clear? Okay. And how it works, we'll see here. Why we are using this WebDriver and why how it works. Previously, what is the drawback in RC?
There was a web server, RC
There
server.
is a there is a web server and RC server in the mid. That means here also users is there. Here also your browser is there.
Mhm.
Here is there. There is there. But what happens? The RC server will not be there directly using this WebDriver. User can send request to the browser and get response from the browser. That means the interactions between this user and the browser is direct. There is no mid person. Clear?
Yeah.
That means direct request will go and will get a response. Clear up to this? Done?
Yes.
Any doubts?
These are all used for only web-based application, not any. If I am developing a desktop application, then
No.
can I use
There
it?
is
No.
no, no.
Okay.
This is only used for web applications only. And if you're
Mhm.
going for any mobile application with this Selenium also, you can test that is your Selendroid.
Sell Android. Okay.
Yeah, Selendroid or APM.
Okay.
Many other tools are also there, but nowadays in market APM is running more.
Okay.
This as of I am writing an only browser. See, this client or users, we are the users. Okay, we'll be writing scripts here. By that script will hit to the browser. That means to the desktop applications or all those things, we are not going to do anything. For directly with the browser only, we will do.
Right. So we
because
as in user or client, we are gonna write our test scripts, which will run the
huh,
test script directly on the browser. So whatever we send,
yeah,
it will be
directly in
sent
the
as a
web browser.
request.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Because we cannot automate any of the like other applications. See, in a desktop application or gaming application or mobile application through
Mm.
Selenium WebDriver. Through Selenium WebDriver, we are going to automate only web pages.
Web. Yeah, got it.
Clear?
Yeah, got it.
So it is more of UI testing, right?
This is one of not UI testing, it is UI testing only.
Yeah.
This is only UI testing only. Okay. Now we'll see about what is this Selenium grid. Like this is in short, I have shown you Selenium WebDriver, but we'll be working with this Selenium WebDriver in the entire classes. Okay, how it works, how to configure Selenium WebDriver, where we have to download everything. I'll be guiding you here. Okay.
Okay.
Next we'll go for this Selenium grid. What is this Selenium grid is all about? Selenium grid is nothing but what we used to do with this Selenium grid is okay. The Selenium, the owner of the Selenium is, or the Selenium was invented by what? Selenium grid and cute same test cases on different parallel. Execute those. And that means how this works. As of we know in Selenium WebDriver, what we'll do, we'll write the codes and we'll send it to the browser. It is going to execute. Okay. For example, we have written some codes here. We have written some scripts here. Code or scripts here we have written. But that in manual testing, one topic I have said you on that day, that is, or you might be also knowing, usability testing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Usability testing, and another one is that, like, in usability testing we are going to check for the look and feel of the application, whether it is getting overlapped or not. These are the things which we need to check, and everyone is not using. For example, I'll be using with Windows 11 or Windows 10, I'll be using, but everyone is not using with that. We are using Windows XP, we are using Windows 7, Windows 10, 8.1, many of the things we are using. But this code is written once and it should be executed, or this application should work with different configurations or not. We are going to do that testing. To do that testing, mainly Selenium grade is required. That means this same code will be run with different configurations system, or with, basically it is it helps to run with different configurations and browsers. For example, this is a like, this is a system, it is there. Guys, anyone wants to ask any questions, directly ask. Don't like text any message, or else the message what you will be texting, I'll be answering in the last. Because in the mid, if I'll go here and there, I'll get disturbed and you will also get disturbed. For example, a configuration with RAM 4 GB is there, Windows 8 and one is there. This is different configurations are there or not. That means what we'll do, we'll write the code once. What is the base platform, that is different. Okay, that base platform may be with Windows 10 or 11 or 8.1. That is the requirement of the customer, in what platform you are going to write. Clear. But coming to the production environment, like we are using WhatsApp, we are using different gaming applications in our systems, we are using like Facebooks, we are using with different or not. In Mac also we can use Facebook, in Linux also we can use Facebook, in Windows also we can use Facebook. Clear.
Yeah.
That means these codes will be run with different configuration using this Selenium grid. Clear? You are getting or not?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Take down this. Guys, your Java completed? What are the things I have given? Namrata?
I have revised. I have
Yes.
revised my concepts.
Okay. Yes. Okay, fine. Okay, now we'll see what are the required software, because this is all about your Selenium IDE, Selenium RC, Selenium WebDriver, and Selenium Grid. Clear up to this?
Clear.
Now I'll tell you what are the required softwares to work on Selenium.
Mm.
Okay. What you think, what will be the required software for this? And why it I have written like that, as what is the required software for this? Okay. As we know, to run Selenium, like to use this Selenium WebDriver, what are the things required?
Again,
WebDriver.
Okay. The first we should
server.
know we
Web.
need a notebook. Okay. As of like to write something, we need a notebook or not?
Ah, okay, got it.
My point is, what are the softwares we are using, what are the tools we are using, that is
Mm.
different. Okay, what are the required softwares to work? Because suddenly if someone is going to ask, you will not get that. That's it. We need a notebook or a platform
To write the
to
test.
write. Clear?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, second thing, we need some language to write.
Yes.
We need some language to write. Done. Third thing, we need a place where to open the web browser. Fourth thing, we need a automation tool. Automation tool. Clear?
Yeah.
That means the platform what we'll be using, that is nothing but IDE we are saying. That is our
Clips.
Eclipse. Done.
Yeah.
Language what we'll be using is
Java.
yeah. Browser, we need to install different browsers. Basically, we need Chrome, Edge, and Firefox. Moreover, these three browsers are being used more. And for automation tool, we need to download WebDriver jar. What is this dot jar? Dot jar or jar file? Amrita?
Mm. Your Java executable?
Java archive.
Yeah, Java archive.
And another thing also, we need a browser driver. What is this browser driver? That means it will carry the data from your or the scripts from your platform and will execute in the browser. Okay, that is your browser driver. That means for Chrome we are having Chrome driver. For Edge we are having MS driver. For Firefox we're having to drive. And these are the things which we need for our Eclipse or to run our project. We need these are the things which need to be installed in your system. Clear up
Yeah.
to this?
Yeah.
That means in the coming classes, you all need to install Eclipse.
Mm-hmm.
You need to install Java, which should be more than the version is more than 17. You have to install like higher version you install, the latest version of Eclipse you install. Browser should be present in your system. But today I'll show you how to download this automation tool, how to download this web browser, and what is the use of this. Clear? Today I'll show you the downloading parts. From tomorrow on to tomorrow, we will start with integration part. Clear?
Okay. Yeah.
No, downloading also tomorrow also. I'll just tell you the shortcut keys for this Eclipse, and these 4 and 5 point will be doing it tomorrow. These are the things which you all need to complete by tomorrow, because tomorrow in Eclipse I'll tell you what is workspace, what is package, what is your project, everything I'll explain you in a brief, and
Mm-hmm.
we will take it. Clear?
Okay.
Someone hmm. Got my point?
Yeah.
Take down this first. Quick.
Yeah, hi. Today is my first class. Actually, yesterday's class, what happened, I don't know.
No,
So,
no, just it was a brief about what is automation and all those things. If it is your first class, not an issue with that. Okay. From like if today also someone has not attended, also from tomorrow they can get to know, because from tomorrow onwards I'll be starting with proper automation, because I'll be telling you about the installation part, how to use all those things. I'll be going for it.
yeah, okay. So, actually, right now you are saying about the Java. Have you gone through the topics?
Uh,
So, can
see,
you give me brief
some
about the topics what we need to learn?
See, you need to learn about the looping and conditional statements. Okay,
Okay.
you need to know about the different methods of some of the string classes methods are there. You have to know about that. You have to know about for loop, for each loop, if else condition. You have to know about abstraction, encapsulation, polymorphism.
Uh, in future, you are not making to learn. So, all
What?
these things we need to learn from our end. Huh?
Yeah, Java you need to learn from your end, because see, automation can be learned only after knowing Java
Okay.
or Python.
Okay.
Any of the language you need to learn. That is a different course exactly. You have to go for core Java or core Python for that.
Core Java, core Python. Yeah. If you don't mind, please help me out for listing out the topics in the Java because it is a vast subject, right?
Ha ha ha!
So,
It
on
is
which
a very vast subject. Okay. What one thing I can do? You can contact Gopal once. Okay. After this class, he will give you. He will tell you about the topics I have yesterday given. He'll give the topics. What are the things you need to cover? And in short, I have given. You have to go about the basics of that topics only.
okay. How can I contact with Gopal?
Just a minute. Gopal, are you there? I'll talk with him. Okay. Tomorrow morning I'll let you know. Fine.
Sure, sure. Thank you so much.
Okay. Sure. I'll just ask him to make a WhatsApp group or something, so that he can just add over there, like he can give you over there only. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So actually, the list of topics were already written. Then you just can share your screen such that I can take the screenshot of that, so I can go through
Actually, I
those
have not
topics.
kept any. Just a minute. Might be it is there. Just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. It is might be it is there. No, I have deleted it. Okay, I'll ask with Gopal. Okay, to like or else just 1 minute. These are some of the mail IDs yesterday I got from you all. Correct? Your mail ID is there.
No, no, no. I have joined today itself, right? So can you
Okay, to,
please
today
go to
those
my
who
email ID?
joined, you can just give me your mail IDs. Namrata, you also give.
Okay.
100 signer 100.
You just drop me in a chat box.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Please, just a minute. I'm doing the same.
So yesterday I have joined, but my email ID is not present in the list that you have shown, sir.
Sorry.
Yesterday I have joined the class, but my
Okay.
email ID is not present in the list. So can I put here?
Sure.
Yeah. Sir, I have one more question. Sir,
Yeah.
I know the basics of manual testing and I'm good at Java and frontend also. So, like, can I learn Selenium by just knowing the manual testing concepts?
Can you be a bit louder? I'm not getting your voice.
Yeah. Sir, what I'm telling is, so I'm good at the core Java, but I just
Okay.
know the basics of manual testing and manual
Okay.
testing concepts. And I have
Okay.
did some manual testing projects, but not that vast. So, like, can I do the Selenium course?
You if you know about core Java, you can do Selenium. Not an issue.
Okay, okay, got it.
See, nowadays it is not like that. Only you have to learn Selenium for for a DevOps engineer also it is required now.
Yeah,
Clear?
but sir, I have heard somewhere that like if you want to land a job in an automation tester, then you have to be good at manual testing. That's why I'm asking.
You should know about manual testing because see, without the basics, you can't do anything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Without the basics, how you can? You don't know how to ride a bike, but you will say that no, I'll open the engine of the bike. It is just
Yeah.
like that.
Mm,
It can be done. Fine.
yeah. Yeah, yes.
Okay, sure. Okay, some of you are also asking me about the syllabus. I forgot. Within this, I'll try to put the syllabus today only itself. Okay, that's why I've